guys, I'm Lisa Measure with Remax Top Producers, and I'm here today with Brian. We're going to be interviewing him, and he is all about Brian P. Studios. So Brian, thank you for being here with me today. I appreciate it.
Well, thank you, Lisa, for having me here.
You're very welcome. Tell me, what exactly is your business? Can you describe it for me?
Well, my business, Brian P. Studios, is a photography and video service business. So I am actually a freelance photographer and filmmaker. I do everything from weddings to filming movie premieres.
Fun. That's gotta be some fun, exciting things to do. You get to be at the weddings and you get to be at movie premieres. No dull moments there for you, I bet.
Yeah, and that's one of the things I love about being a freelance, is that every job is a little bit different.
Can you describe what a freelance is? Because that's something that I don't understand. What is?
Well, pretty much, let's say a family wants to hire me to do some photos for them, then they could contact me through my business and I could provide that service to them, whether it's doing, photos for their children, photos for engagement, wedding, and also I cover commercial and businesses as well. So if a business needs photos for their food, for a restaurant, then I'll go to a restaurant, set up lighting, and provide that service for them.
So you kind of do everything, in other words.
Yeah, a little
Pretty
bit
much.
of everything.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what motivates you? What's your why? Why do you get up in the morning? Because I know that doing the videos for this, editing drives me crazy. Photo editing is completely different, a whole different beast, but I know that's time consuming. So what motivates you to do this? What's your why?
Well, I've been very interested in photography and video ever since I was a child at a young age, and I was always attracted to creative things, artistic things, and I'm fortunate enough that several years ago I decided to quit my full-time job and pursue freelance photography and video, and that's what gets me up. That's knowing that I was able to leave a full-time job and do what I have passion for and enjoy motivates me the most. Being
passionate about what you do really comes full force and showing in everything that you do. That's what I've raised my kids to do, to learn is you want to be in a profession that is your passion, because that way then it's not waking up every day and you're going to a job. You are ready to go every day because it is your passion and your love. Thank you for sharing that.
Absolutely.
And now I'm sure you have lots and lots of fun stories to tell, but can you share with me one story without saying names of maybe a celebrity that you've helped with, or a family that you remember off the top of your head?
I've been fortunate. I have interviewed some celebrities, not me interviewing, but filming them, get to meet them at least. I've actually filmed the Oscars a few times, so I get to go to the red carpet and walk on the same red carpet as everybody else.
All the stars do.
Yeah, and that's a really out of the world experience, because it's such a huge event and there's so much going on behind the scenes as well that people don't see. So that's kind of something I really like from there. And there are sometimes when there's a local family looking for a photographer or video, maybe they had someone that canceled on them, or maybe they needed something at the last minute. I kind of messed up on that one.
That's okay. We're going straight through, so that's okay.
I've been very fortunate to just have not only clients who are very appreciative of what I do for them, but it's all mutual, and I really appreciate the clients that I do have, and a lot of my business is word of mouth, and I've been very blessed to have that kind of support.
So segueing into the next question then, thank you for sharing those stories. The next question would be then, what do your clients say about you when they see those photos after you've taken their local photos of local families? What is their reaction? What do they say about you?
Lisa, that's actually a great question. Sometimes I'll be having a photo shoot with a family, and maybe I'll give them a few sneak peeks, and at that point, usually they're like, "Whoa, what's?" They're like, "You just took that picture?" And when I especially with weddings and stuff, I'm giving them these memories, whether it's a video or whether it's photos. I've had brides say, I watched your video and I started crying, or even mothers. I've done photos for like a 1-year-old birthday for their child, and the mom will call me or message me and say, I went through the whole gallery and I couldn't stop crying. So, you know, knowing that something that you captured and created and gave to somebody, and knowing that, you know, it affects them emotionally, is very touching for me too.
And I know as with regards to filming and taking pictures of the littler ones, it's quite a challenge, isn't it, to make sure that those little ones are, you know, 2-3 years old, wanting to run around and not want to sit still to take a picture. I know from experience when my kids were littler, they didn't want to sit still to take a picture.
That's actually a really good thing that you brought up, and that's probably one of the most praise I get from family clients, is that they say, how you're so patient with my kid or my child. And you know, every child has a different temperament, but you know, as a photographer, my job is to capture it, whether or not, you know, the child wants to take pictures, but patience and you know, takes a little bit of patience.
Absolutely, and you definitely have patience, because he has filmed some of my families as well too over the years. What do you love most about Chino Valley? Because I know you live in the Chino Valley just like I do, and that's kind of how we met over the years. So what do you love the most about our Chino Valley?
Well, I've lived in Chino Hills since 1997, so I've been here for over 20 years.
So you've seen many changes.
I've seen the changes from the cornfields and cows to the shopping centers, but regardless of that, I love the hometown aesthetic that Chino Hills has. I did live away from Chino Hills for a few years, but when I came back, it was home, and I still feel like Chino Hills is always going to be my home. From whether it's eating and dining to the nature that Chino Hills offers, from the state park to the regional parks, it really has everything.
It truly does. I can't add anything else to that. Well, Brian, share with everybody that's watching today, how can they contact you if they wanted to know more about your services, or if they wanted to book something? What was the best way for them to reach out to you?
So the best way to reach me would either be through calling me directly at 714-388-7556, and you could also contact me through my Facebook page, Brian P. Studios, and yeah, those are the best ways.
So you can message him on Facebook, and you can call him or send him a text message. Any of those work, right?
Absolutely.
One way or another, he'll get back to you. Thank you so much for joining me today, Brian. I appreciate it. And all of you watching, thank you for watching today, and I'll see you next time. Bye.